Hello. Pardon my voice. I've been sick for the past few weeks and I'm still kind of recovering. But it's been a while since I posted here and I want to show off what I've been doing. So, for the past year, I've been working on a game. Today, I want to kind of announce that and show off my progress. First off, what kind of game is this going to be? This is going to be an action RPG kind of made in the classic style of the original Fallout games. I'm heavily inspired by those. And I want to kind of create something on that scale with good storytelling, but modern controls, modern graphics, and a bit of my own thing in there. So, I am taking reference from the Fallout games, of course, not just the old ones, some of the new ones, and also some of the looks and the themes of the Dune movies, the new ones, and the I like the brutal survival of Mad Max, and the things that all of these pieces of media have in common is kind of surviving in a desert or a wasteland or both, and just dealing with survival and the groups inhabiting that world and how they fight against each other. These are the big mechanics for gameplay. Most of these are completed now. Others are implemented mostly and still being worked on a little bit, but they're all here in some way. In this game, you are a person living on Mars, and in order to go outside, you need to put on this big, bulky spacesuit, and you have an amount of air, an amount of power, and a limited sized inventory. And you have to just make do with that. You can get upgrades and stuff, of course. And also, there will be like enemies to fight, and people to speak to, quests to do, story, and just working between several factions controlling the planet Mars. So, how am I going to do this? I've built up a lot of the mechanics. I'll demonstrate them here shortly. And this might seem ambitious. This might seem like quite a large game, but I'm going to do it in a way that is kind of small scale, but make it feel bigger. This isn't going to be a massive open world. It's going to be a collection of small or medium-sized levels that you'll travel between. Things will be done in a simplistic way that I could handle by myself. This probably seemed like a very ambitious project to make, especially for one person, but I think it's doable because I'm approaching it as a bunch of tiny little projects. Like, I'll make one thing that's kind of simple and then build off of it, and then build off of that and that and that, and then just make it fit in with another aspect of the game, like the inventory. Like, I've made weapons and other inventory items kind of built off of each other. So I think that's very doable. Things I will not be doing in this game: no NFTs, no crypto, no generative AI in any way, no microtransactions, no season passes, and no Unreal Store assets. I will make everything myself, be it my knowledge or through tutorial. let's just show things off here in the game. One of the first things I've got here is the map. This is this is just as important as the characters, so this is how you'll transition between levels. So we have this globe here in the center. You can rotate it here with the controller or the mouse. Control it in any direction possible. We also have a list of saved locations. It will automatically rotate on the globe to these. I have the others hidden. Quite a lot here. I can always add more. And if you kind of get a little lost, you can recenter the position back to where you are. That little blue marker is your location. So let's go to opportunity. So it tells you how long you'll travel for. There's also a mile counter for the distance, so you know how fast you're going. This is based on real distances on the size of planet Mars. And the reason it tells you the amount of time to travel is because on the left we have these counters for the amount of air you have and the amount of power you have. Air is survivability and basically your time of being alive. When that hits 0 minutes, you're going to suffocate. And with power is tied to movement. When you run out of power, you move slower, not only in just as the player, but on the map too. Your speed is halved, making it more difficult to not run out of air when you're traveling long distances. So you gotta take care of both. So let's do the travel. It's gonna be a short distance of just 1 day out of the 20 days of air I've got. So let's do it. So time passes, the time of day changes, and you see we have these two markers now. So if I kind of just put this on randomly and then try and recenter, it'll bring me back here. And because I don't have maps made yet, if I leave this map, I'm going to be back here just at night. We have player stats. You can see your health, your air, your power, armor, various other things. We have like location data, traits, karma. I'll get into all that later. There is an inventory. Let me pick up some items. Just fill her up. Okay. So you have a limited amount of space. So you've really got to think about what you want to bring. You can move things around, rotate them, do whatever you can to try and make things fit together in order to carry as much as possible. And on the right, we have a ammo bar. This counts the total amount of ammo and 2 equip slots. Let me just grab a gun. Got them all laid out up here. Yeah, we'll take the minigun. I've got this interactive gun UI. It adjusts to any gun you pick up on the fly. There we go. Need to make the text actually fit in there a little bit better, but this is all work in progress. So we have shooting, aiming, interactive NPCs here. They like getting shot at. We have no reload animations just yet, but some effects to show it working. A lot of guns have alternate fires. This assault rifle can fire grenades, explosive, knock you back, deal damage. There is weapon swapping. So any gun you like, you can pick it up and shoot it. So my guns are here. I can unequip them, move them around. Ammo is saved, as you can see. Even if you drop something, that ammo is going to be saved. Yeah. Now there is also speech. Oh, that guy's still running away. So the way speech works in this game, there are 3 languages from the 3 major factions. They're all based off of the people who originally came to Mars. And naturally, you probably don't know these languages. So the translator shows what you know. That's the little percentage down here in the named language. So we're not really going to understand this guy. We can ask him questions anyway, and we're not going to understand his answers right now. So let's just do a little bit of learning here. Pick this up. And now we should understand him a lot better. Yeah. So the percentage changed to 100%. There'll be smaller values, of course, but this is for testing. So we have several options. Dialogue is branching. There's the potential to talk about many things here. Do all sorts of things. Can have him give me something. And it was added to my inventory. So I just got a bit more money down here. And a new gun. And I can equip that gun. And I can just shoot him with it. Oh, I can miss. And we're showing off the inventory. Oh, he's mad. He's mad. And a little glitchy. I'm still working on getting the AI together. We have a lot of inventory stuff. There is like looting and trading, also money. These items will just turn into money when they enter your inventory. So that little number at the bottom is going to go up. We can scroll over to make the whole inventory fit. These guys are not happy. And there are items that the player can interact with, also NPCs as well. I have like a few sitting places, some laying places. Sit by the fire here. Nice and comfy. And here's a little bed for the player. I can also make time pass while here. Oh, and here you can see the lighting pretty good. I have a 5 value cell shader and a outline effect, kind of to give the whole game a unique look. Weapons create light when they're used, the muzzle flashes and the impact effects. And we also have explosions. These are fun. So this gun fires explosive ammo, just regular old explosive bullets. You have cool little effects. And then the alternate fire on this is a small missile. These are also fun to use. What else do we got? There are quests. This is the quest menu. I don't have any quests. I have like a test one right now. Let's ask this guy for a quest. He said he had a job for me. Yep. I'll do it. A little bug there. Still working on dialogue. So we have a quest. Okay. Here's another mechanic. So part of the game is scanning for various like objectives and items, or to give the game like a kind of treasure hunt feel sometimes. So we have this device called the radio scanner, and we have this is the scanner, this is the tuner. So the scanner works as like a radar, but we have to tune it to the right frequency. So that's what this object is for. So our objective is to find S120. So let's tune it to that S120. Right. If we get closer we are, the more clear our radar is going to be. So there we go. So let's just find that area somewhere over here. And there it is. Okay, good, we found it. Not really much here, just kind of a radar signal for the quest to work. So let's return to Harry here and tell him what we found. Yep, we are all done. Very good, thank you. And he's going to pay us for our work. A little bit more money. Another part of the game is, along with the survival stats, you'll have various suits to pick from. I don't have models or really any graphics for them yet, but we have the different amounts of air and power and armor to choose from. These will all adjust. So there. 12 days of air left, 8 days of power left. And these stats will go down while we travel. So if we just go here, travel for about 5 days, these are going to go down pretty fast because we don't have too much. And out of running low on power there. And we are still in the same place. But you can see the HUD reacts to the amount of air and power we've used. So, yeah. I think that's all I really want to show for now. I do want to make more videos going more in depth on this stuff. And I'll also link some of these things I follow tutorials in order to make. I will link those channels in the description if you're working on a game and you want to kind of figure out some of these things. And yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble. I will try to post more on this soon. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.